So India is a huge landscape of all types of territories, and India will stand to gain remarkably from the arriving 5G technologies and from the IoT technologies.
Remote rural communities rely on mobile communications for their healthcare. High bandwidth, low latency 5G opens up huge opportunities for remote health monitoring and consultations.
Specifically from an Indian context, the most important thing is about bringing 100% connectivity in this country, so that every nook and cranny of this country gets high-speed broadband. We have seen what cellular, basic communication, even a feature phone, how it has revolutionized the lives of people, right? Now we want to give them broadband. We want to give them the possibility of high quality healthcare, high quality education, banking facilities, e-commerce facilities to everybody.
Bridging the digital divide will unlock a significant potential by providing affordable universal access to everyone. The entire country will get benefited.
जे इक्विपमेंट लावलेले आहे आमच्या शेतावरती, या माध्यमातून आम्हाला जी माहिती मिळते आहे त्याचा खूप फायदा कापसाच्या शेतीमध्ये आम्हाला होत आहे. येणाऱ्या किडीचे निरीक्षण कसे करायचे आहे, येणाऱ्या किडीवरती काय काय फवारे मारायचे आहे, याचं मार्गदर्शन शेती तज्ञ आमच्या शेतावरती येऊन मीटिंग घेऊन आम्हाला हे मार्गदर्शन करत असतात.
When we talk of technologies, and specifically new technologies like 5G and IoT, the impact and the benefit which technologies and digitization offer to us as mankind is very, very evident in the current times. It's very important that these technologies are accessible to everybody.
New technologies like 5G, 6G and beyond, and the applications that they enable will not only help us to transcend the limitations, traditional limitations that we have in terms of infrastructure availability, but will actually transform education, health, agriculture, logistics, utilities, and help us to reap the benefits of Industry 4.
Standardization enables true democratization of the technology. It's very, very important that there is an inclusivity when these technologies like IoT and 5G are offered and made available to India. Primarily from the standpoint that inclusiveness includes not just the reach of the technology, but also the affordability of the technology. And it's highly important that the global standards have to be maintained. Not only gives that market or the country or the users an access to the technology much faster than having some of the local standards get developed.
Scale is also very important, because as we all know, 5G will require a lot of investments, and if that scale is not filled up and we do not have early consumptions and at least decent utilizations, that investment will not get into all the suburban and the rural parts of India. So I would say that is very, very important, speed and scale, for India to make the real use of 5G.
So global standards actually help in one significant manner in ensuring that there is economies of scale, because the more the scale, more is it possible to reduce the cost of delivery of service by making cheaper products available and more affordable products available.
So global standards today are the greatest enablers and the greatest levelers between developing markets and developed markets, startups and large companies.
When you adopt a global standard, the big boys do not get any undue advantages in the market, because they are having a product made to the same standard. Thereafter, it's only a question of service delivery. So the biggest leveler is a harmonized global standard to remove unfair advantages, to bring in fair competition.
Industries need new waves of digitization on the wireless technologies, and that's why I believe one M2M and IoT have a huge potential, not just in terms of opportunities, but also in terms of the span of use cases that could develop or could get developed for the betterment of India as India is embracing this new wave of digitization with the advent of 5G, hopefully very, very soon.
This access to global markets, when translated into products and services with 5G and IoT, presents a remarkably large area of opportunity, because the forecast for these products and services is trillions of dollars per year.
We have become actually a global hub of research and innovation. So we have a lot of make in India for the world. And this applies not just to ICT products and solutions, but this also applies to all other industry sector solutions. And hence the supercritical role again of global standards, because whatever you develop, it becomes so much easier when you are doing a mass development which is applicable to all countries.
Of course, we've been latecomers as far as 5G is concerned, but we intend to make up when it comes to 6G and beyond. And how are we going to do this? We're going to do this by nurturing the talent of our tremendously young population, our brilliant population, by encouraging them to create more IPR, to participate in standard setting, to encourage our industry, both small and big players, to engage with the international ecosystem, to collaborate internationally, to create new products and services.